Yeah.
Huge moment back at Keeneland Racecourse as your reigning horse of the year, Torpedo Anna, parading in the paddock today. Kenny McPeek opening up this opportunity for fans to appreciate her out at the racetrack one more time. Anthony will send it back to you. I know that it is a packed house, and I'm sure they've all made their way paddock side right now.
She thinks she's coming out for a race.
Christina, it was just a couple weeks ago that we were here to witness Torpedo Anna's what would be her final race. She put in kind of a clunker. After that, her trainer, Kenny McPeek, decided that it was time for her to become a mother. And she did have some mild bone bruising. And Kenny said, guys, that he could have returned her to training. Basically, with that mild bone bruising, she could have come back in 90 days. But they think it is time, and boy, does she deserve it. She put forth an incredible career, winner of 5 Grade 1 races, including the Kentucky Oaks, the Acorn, the Coaching Club American Oaks, the Cotillion, and the Breeders' Cup Distaff.
I mean, her 3-year-old campaign, it's not Rachel good, but it's close. I mean, the figures aren't there. But in terms of what she did, and then her best performance was probably the Travers.
I can totally see it. Speed figure-wise, for sure, it was that second in the Travers where she beat a Next-Style Breeders' Cup Classic winner. She was a full length in front of Sierra.
That was
Leone.
the race of the year, and that was the best race of the year to watch.
Isn't it interesting that if I look back to horses like Torpedo Anna, Torpedo Anna reminds me in some ways of Zenyatta in that their best races, I feel, were the races that they lost.
Right.
Now, I agree there. I think style-wise is a little bit on the opposite of Zenyatta, because we know Zenyatta would wait the whole stretch and get there in time. The key running style for Torpedo Anna is that she would slam the door shut turning for home. She would end the race at the 7-furlong pole and then just glide through the lane. That was pretty much her signature move, was to end the race before you even got to the stretch.
She was much better last year than this year, but she's so good and classy that she was still able to have a really good 4-year-old campaign, not being nearly as good, in my opinion, as she was as a 3-year-old. That speaks to her greatness to be able to still win top-notch races when you're really not the horse you were the year before.
And the question is now, who do they breed her to? And McPeek gave his suggestion that he would love to see Keeneland, because that would be, number 1, 2 horses of the year, and number 2, it'd be 2 horses that Ken McPeek himself bought at Keeneland for less than $100,000 combined.
Eventually, I want to see the Mystic Dan Torpedo.
Oh, yeah.
Lines going. That would be really, really cool. The winner of the Derby and the Oaks in the same year to produce a horse. That would be great to see. And Torpedo Anna going to become a broodmare at Hillendale Adelapa with a 20% share being auctioned off at that sale this coming week prior to the Breeders' Cup. So that is certainly something to watch. But she earned $5.4 million on the racetrack.
Yeah.